So this is a pork whole shoulder, everyone. Now I'll show you how to remove this hock. This is what you call a hock. Okay, just go around that bone. Around that bone, there. So you go around the ball joint. Okay. So all you have to do, just go around the ball joint. There it goes. Okay, so you go around the ball joint and then cut it off. As you can see, around the ball joint. So that's a hock. And then what you do, if I do, so move these little bit of bones. There. So I used to just mark it right across this bone, and then it's similar to the lamb shoulder, but this is a bigger version. Okay, same structure but just different size. So you just follow around. Okay, you're only using the tip of your knife. I was showing you only the much tip of your knife. You don't want to create too much deep cuts. See? That's it. Beautiful. A neck bone from the pork shoulder. Okay. So I process this up, I cut it up into pieces, and it's ready to go. Really good for lamb stocks, and so delicious. Bit of meat in it. Gotta have some. Where the eye ends, tail, and take it off. Okay. Yeah. So you're just following the bone. Okay. Following the seam, removing a scotch, a ribeye scotch. You don't want to create too much slashes in your scotch. Okay, only a little nip of your tip of your knife. Okay, so that, see, not too rough, just like that, nice and gentle. Just moving these little bit of bones is left on the scotch. Scotch is really easy to cut. It's not hard. Okay, that's looks really fantastic to me. That looks so trim. Okay, just trim a little bit of that bone that's on the scotch. Unless if you have too much excess fat, just move a little bit off. Cut a little bit off. That's it. You're gonna just square the ends. So when you fry it in the frying pan, it cooks evenly on the frying pan. Okay. Sweet. Okay. It's up to whatever thickness cuts that you want to cut your scotch. Okay. Nice and sharp knife makes the job a lot easier. So that's a pork scotch. Okay. Pork scotch ribeye steaks. So next, just trim a little bit of this meat off. So these kind of scraps you can mince it, dice, stir fry, make sausages, and so on. where my finger is directly pointing to. Okay, this is where you mark it, just to remove this bone here. So this is a blade bone, okay, and there's another bone right here. Okay, so I'll remove this bone first. See, there, see that? Mark it, follow the structure of the bone, see? Structure of the bone, only using that much tip of your knife. You got to have a nice sharp knife to make your job a lot easier. Hope you can see it. To mark it around. And then nip it behind this bone here, the blade. Okay. Yeah. So that's a blade bone. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, you just go around the bone, similar to the lamb. See? Around the bone. And then finish it off around the structure of the bone, only using a little bit on the tip of your knife. So wiggle your knife around. Yeah. So just continuing on trimming, okay, just removing the meat from the pork skin or the crackling, only using a little bit of your tip of your knife, nice and smooth, not too rough, with a nice sharp knife. So this pork trim, I'm gonna get ready to make mince, okay, just continue on trimming. Right now I am just removing the pork blade from the pork crackling or the skin, only using the tip of your knife, nice and smooth. Squaring the pork blade, ready to cut it up into steaks. So I'm just removing the other pork blade from the pork skin or the pork crackling. There's a little bit amount of excess meat from the pork skin or the pork crackling. Nice and smooth, only using a little bit of your tip of your knife. Nice and sharp knife. It's up to you what size you want to cut up your pork crackling or your pork skin. I'm just cutting it up into threes. This is the other pork blade, just squaring it up, ready to cut it up into steaks. So these are the offcuts from the pork shoulder. I want to run it through the mince. So this is the first run through the meat grinder. So this is the end result of the first run through the meat grinder. Now I'm going to run through the meat grinder twice to make pork mince. Now this is the second time to run through your mince through the grinder machine. This is the end result of the pork mince. These are the pork cuts. This is the demonstration, everyone. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. God first, butchery skills. Goodbye.